do everything for Luis. I mean, he's a great organizer, and I'm a very good friend of him. Then no problem.
Great. Well, I'm glad to hear. I did swim it in 2025. I'm very proud because I came last.
Okay.
But I'm very happy to finish.
Okay. I did it twice. First one in 2018, I think, and the second one in 2024. And I think it's an amazing race. I am organizer. I also organize events, sport events, and a lot of run races, some triathlons, and some swimming competitions, national championships here in Spain, and some finals of the European Cup in water polo. But I am really, really impressed of UltraEbre, and it's like the charm, and the ambience, the experience with the kayaker. I think is great. I also compete in some Ironmans and things like that, but I still preferring UltraEbre over an Ironman race or things like that. It's like yeah, I think it's because it's like very close to everyone. You just know each one. You talk with everyone the previous day. When you are preparing everything on the day race, everyone is like friends. Everyone helping. And Luis does that very well, I think. It's a nice race, and you are not the only one enjoying the race. Your partner on the kayak is also enjoying it, and my wife also does a lot of sports. She also did Ironman races, but when we do the UltraEbre, like we are doing something together, and that also gives an extra, point from my side. I think it's a double experience. It's like you are doing the race, but your partner on the kayak is also there. I mean, I think it's something very nice.
Yeah, I did it with my daughter. So
Yeah.
she was in the kayak,
Yeah.
and she was saying after about 4 hours, she was saying, "I'm bored."
Yeah. Well, but it's a nice place also, and and if you are on the kayak, it's also just looking around, watching people. Yeah, it's nice. I know.
She was joking. It was a great day. As you say, it was great to be with family.
Yeah, exactly.
In a project, if you like, and trying to finish this long race. But so tell me a little bit then. So you just mentioned that you organize events. So obviously is that how you make is that your career, or do you
I when I was very young, I started swimming at Sabadell Swimming Club. Sabadell Swimming Club is the biggest swimming club in Spain. We are one of the top swimming clubs in the world. We have an average of 17 athletes in the last 4 Olympic Games competing for the club. Our female team is the European water polo champion. Our men's team is also playing on the top level. We have swimmers at Olympic Games. We have some Olympic para swimmer champions, and we are 25,000 members in our club. And when I was very young, I started swimming when I was 8, and then I did all my swimming career at the club. And in our club, we also had, and we still have, a school inside the club for kids between 10 and 16 years old. That way they can train a lot and study and take the maximum profit for both sides. And then when I turned 18, I was not a great swimmer. I was an average one. I struggled to get to the nationals, and but then at the 18, I moved to triathlon, and I kept swimming with the master swimming team of the club. And now I am 49, and I am still swimming with the master team. I am still training with the triathlon team in the club.
Oh, look, if somebody doesn't know UltraEbre, and has never swum it, what would you recommend for them? What ideas would you say to somebody who's doing it for the first time to think about pre-training, pre-event? what training, and how to tackle the event itself. What are your suggestions?
Okay, I was reading all the other interviews that you did previously. not all of them, but most of them. And I would say that the people has to be relaxed, because it doesn't feel like a 31K race. It feels more like a 21K race. That's my feeling. That's the feeling I had all the times both times I swam there. It's more like the length of 21Ks than not the length of 31Ks. Then I think if you look the race like that, it's a little bit easier. But also, I think that's important to know that everyone explained it, but the first part is very, very fast. You just have to leave you flow down a little bit, not stress too much, just keep going. And then the last case can be really, really difficult. On 2018, on my first UltraEbre, it was quite easy. I mean, it was not very bad weather. And actually, I did like 1 hour less than in 2024. Wow. But in 2024, the weather was really, really terrible. Even in Tortosa, that was halfway, not was even the 10 last K, it was the 15 last K. The water was going up to the river, not down. Then everyone took a lot more, like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. And as lower you are, as bigger was the gap, you know? And people that some previous years, they get to the finish line on time at 8 hours cutoff time, 8 hours and a half, because they extended a little bit. They were still being 2Ks from the line, you know? It was really, really hard because it was a lot of wind, water coming on the other way. But I think you have to be mentally strong, you know, and work on that, and think that the first part is easy. You just go down, and then on the last, you know, the last line when you turn to the last 3 bridges, you are really, really close, but that makes you slow. It's very hard to get from one bridge to the other one. Yeah. And this is the part where you have to be, you know, just feeling that you are working. But in the previous part, you just have to feel that you are just enjoying the water, you know, just flowing down, not stress too much, have proper eating, you know, and prepare very well when you are going to eat. What are you going to eat? When are you going to drink? And everyone uses a different tactic, no? But I think if you eat, if you drink, you can just afford it very well, you know?
Yeah, great advice. Thank you. That's really good. But what would you suggest people, without going into too much detail, how do you prepare for this kind of event? Okay. What would you suggest?
Yeah, what I did 2 different things both times, you know, and the second time, because I had less time to prepare, and then I was just running out of time, and I couldn't do what I really wanted to do. And I think that made me feel worse during the race as well, okay? But I think that the most important thing that is that you have to be confident on yourself, and to be sure that you are going to do it and that you can afford it. Then what I did on my first preparation, and it was what I wanted to do on my second one, was from like 12 weeks before the race, I start to build some long distance sessions every week. I mean, I did one, maybe 4 or 5Ks, but then I did another one, normally midweek, trying to do every week more than the week before, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. And I know that I was going to be confident doing 15,000, and that's what I did the first time. Like a couple of weeks before, between 2 and 3 weeks before, I did the 15,000 in the swimming pool, in a 25-meter swimming pool with a lot of waves. And when I finished, I said, okay, that's done. If I can survive here, I can do it on the river with other people swimming around. And then what I did on all those long session swimming was like do the same that I was going to do on the race day. I mean, I stopped every 30 minutes because I know I wanted to stop every 30 minutes. and every 30 minutes I had my lunch, my drink, same every 30 minutes. Well, I did 45 minutes at the beginning and then blocks of 30 minutes. That was my plan, and that's what also did on both races, you know. And but my trainings were the same. I mean, if you repeat what you are used to do on your training, I think you can afford it better. And your feelings there that you are going easier because you are going on the first period of the race down to the river. Your arms don't get hard that much because like they are flowing, and it's less tired than swimming in a flat surface. I mean, it's even easier than swimming in a swimming pool, you know, because you are going on the current of the river. Then
current,
then it's easier. You know, it's much easier. Then if you repeat the same, you feel like you are in a couple of hours or 3 hours swimming and you're still feeling well. You know, then that's important, no? Because the hard part is at the end. It's there when everything starts and when you have to be strong-minded. You know?
Good advice. Thank you. That's great. That's very useful for people who are coming along, who haven't done it before. So thank you for that, Ernest. So last points then, maybe just to wrap up the conversation. What's your challenge for 2026? What are you looking to do this year?
I am planning to go back to UltraEbre. Actually, I was talking with Luisa about it. Because it's my favorite race. I love it a lot, and but I have to check. I am just waiting for some other family things. Then I cannot confirm yet that I can be there on 5th July. I think it's the date. And but as far as it's possible for me, I will go there. But apart from that, I am just preparing for a half Ironman. Half distance, middle distance triathlon in Sevilla at the beginning of May. I am also registered for a Black Year ultra race here close to Sabadell in a couple of months in March. And next week I have the Catalan Swimming Master Championships as well. Then a little bit of everything. I mean,
that was good.
I just compete in everything that appears in front of me, and not specifically swimming. It's my favorite sport. It's where I enjoy more because it's from where I come. But I also like running and bike riding. Then I do a little bit of everything. You know, just depends on how I feel.
Nice, lovely. Thank you. Okay. That's a great conversation. Thank you so much, Ernest. That's brilliant. Thank you so much for your time, and hopefully we can see you at UltraEbre
probably
in a few months. But thanks so much.